Hey everybody, this is Brother Milan again with the YouTube channel Clad with Zeal, and I just wanted to show you guys something really cool that I picked up from Amazon the other day, and it's kind of heavy, but basically what it is a family edition King James Bible, and yes, I said King James, amen. And this is actually really cool. So I just wanted to do a quick review on this family edition Bible. It's a very large and very thick Bible. I think this is cool if you want to put something on display at your home, or you want to have some sort of memorabilia to pass down to your children. And just, it's really a unique setup. It can also be used as like a wedding gift if that's an idea that you had, and the price was fairly reasonable. Obviously it's not real leather, but it still has that look and it kind of has that feel. I really like I don't know what kind of font this is, but it looks like kind of like some old English type of font, but I really like this, and we'll take a look at the inside as well. But it's really cool, like the way that it's actually put together. The binding is really nice. It's just got a nice feel to it. To be honest, I like larger Bibles in general. I'm not a fan of really small Bibles. I like to have something a little bit bigger to hold on to. So this for me is actually really cool. But this is gonna be something that I'm gonna display at my home and pass down to the next generation. But let's open it up and take a look inside what some of the features are. So just really well put together Bible, and I think I got this for under like $50. So it's a really cool gift idea. It's really cool if you're looking for something to have at home. And the beginning page kind of opens up like every other page is like presented to from, and a little message you can put on here as well. So it also has Psalm 119, 105, which is pretty nice. And then so we see over here we have 1 Corinthians 13 displayed on the opening the back side of the opening page, which obviously would be a good verse if you were going to give this to like a newlywed couple or something like that. And so it kind of gives you a page to display your wedding date, which is really cool. And then it has some spots for witnesses, maybe for like you could probably put like a best man and maid of honor here or something like that. And then this is what I think is really cool, actually, and this is particularly why I bought this Bible. And you can see here that it's got the husband and wife's family tree, and it goes back, if you can find out several generations beforehand. You can insert those, so you can go up to great grandfather, which is really cool. So it'll give me something to do as far as figuring out who those people were. But it's pretty interesting to have this traced down, so you can always reference it if someone's curious in your family or something like that. On the other hand, too, they also have the family tree going down the children. So the children that you have now, I don't know if this is going to work for for new IFBers who are planning to have a lot of children, because they only have 4 spots. But I guess in the meantime it can do until maybe you can, I don't know, somehow get another page. That would have been cool if they had a couple extra pages. But regardless, it's pretty nice, because you can put in like your children's name, their date of birth, and if they eventually get married, you can put that in the description here, and then it kind of gives a list of the names of their children, and it's just a really cool idea. It's a really nice setup, the way the Bible starts out as far as opening. And then it's really cool too, because it also has family baptisms. I don't think I'm going to be inserting any of the family death things. I think it's kind of a little unnecessary to put that there, but to each their own. So when I opened this Bible, I was like, man, this is really cool. The font's really big, and it's easy to read. And the only thing that I had a problem with, and I should have kind of done a little bit more research before I got this, but is it's illustrated as well. And I'm not a big fan of any of these illustrations. I think they're kind of weird. Like I don't know. I just don't want to even pay attention to that stuff. But It would be nice if there was a way I could get these out without actually like causing any damage to like the binding or like tearing it, where you could see obviously a page was ripped out, because I don't want it to look goofy. But I just wish there was a Bible like this without these pictures. Everything else besides the pictures in the Bible is pretty cool, and the font is really looks really basic, but like I said, it's big. It kind of boldens out where the topics of what it's going to talk about in that verse, which I don't think my other Bible has that, but I think that's kind of interesting. But yeah, it's really cool Bible. So I just kind of like breeze through it or whatever. They don't have the rounded edges. I'm a big fan of that. I don't really like when you actually have like the edges like this. I like it when it's kind of beveled out. But other than that, I mean, it's a really cool book. But to be honest with you, like those pictures, like I only came across a few of them, like this or whatever, like whoever that guy is. It's supposed to be Solomon, but it's obviously not. And it just, I don't know, I think it's kind of weird that they put that in there. But yeah, no, it's pretty cool. And the one thing I was worried about is I actually, after I had purchased this, I was reading the reviews, and somebody on the comment section was like, I'm missing the second part of Revelation, and they were missing like Revelation 13 onward. Like all they had was Revelation 1 through 13, and I was like, please, I hope it's in there. So then I kind of like ran through it or whatever, and luckily and thankfully they still have every chapter contained within this. So I don't think it would be different if you were to actually purchase this book, or this Bible rather. And yeah, I mean, it's got a cool little verse finder at the end, I guess, if you are looking for like a topic you just want to make a quick reference to or whatever. I don't use any of this stuff in any Bible. I prefer not to have any extra stuff in there. I think it's just a waste of space. But some people like it, so it's pretty, I mean, if you use it, then that's cool. But what's really cool in the back of this too, I don't think I'll ever mark this out because I don't want it to be something that like I mark and then nobody else does it. But they have an option for a 1-year reading plan. So obviously, like, they have the dates and then the chapters that you read, and you kind of check them off as you go. If this is something you're going to pass down, I don't think that it would look cool if you just had a bunch of check marks or whatever, but it is what it is. I don't think this is something that I would use for like my everyday Bible reading because it's so big, but it is cool to have on display, maybe like on a shelf, like if it was upward like this. It's like a bookshelf type of Bible, it looks just nice. So I thought it was pretty cool. Display is cool, feels good. I guess the only downside is those stupid pictures in there that I'm not a huge fan of at all. But if it doesn't bother you, I think this is a really cool Bible regardless. So that was pretty much it, guys, and just wanted to do a quick review. You can get this on Amazon for a little under $50, I believe. So it's a really cool purchase, and just wanted to share this with you guys. But other than that, thank you for watching, and stay clad with zeal.